I got a box that was just delivered that has some really cool cell phone sleeping bags inside. And if you're asking yourself, what's a cell phone sleeping bag? They used to look like this. This is one that I made from a little pouch that I can put my phone inside and then be present for my conversations and zip it up. I also used to make them out of just padded envelopes. I always used to draw something on there. You can see a theme, but I also love customizing them. Oops, I'm getting on my keyboard. Customizing them with stickers, combining my other favorite activity to help people connect when they're just arriving at an event, which is picking some stickers. And I have lots of stickers down here too that I just ordered. So let's unbox this new version of my cell phone sleeping bag so I can show you what I've updated. I actually got a bunch of them printed, so this is a pretty big box with looks like lots of material. Let's see. Okay. I got a bunch. I got 100 of them delivered just today, and this is how they look like. I printed a unplug for a deeper connection on the front, with a little phone that is being unplugged, and on the back, and this is the part that I was most excited about, we got this. A little I don't actually know how it's called, like little strings to open and close it. So now if I add my phone to this, let me grab it from my other sleeping bag. If I add my phone in here, which I actually got the larger version that fits like all the phones. It might even fit like an iPad mini, because the next smaller one was like a few millimeters too small for some larger phones. So now that this is in here, I can use this tab to have this little moment of intention setting, reflection while I am, let me turn this way, go around and close this up. So now this is sealed and I can be present with the people that I'm meeting. But how do people know which one is theirs? Which is your cell phone sleeping bag? After the phone's in there, you can't tell anymore, right? So usually what I have people do is you can simply write your name on it. And with more corporate groups, I might ask them to simply just pick a color, like their favorite color, and write their name. But I also love giving you the option to customize it and add some stickers that speak to you, that represent something about you, like my previous career in video making, my love for hiking, that I'm a introvert, my love for Canada, that I like kind people. And this sticker here is amazing. I literally just found out about these and I have to tell everyone. Would love to give them away to everyone that I'm meeting, but first of all, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit closer. And you can see that it has an interesting texture. You might be able to hear it if I hold it next to the mic. These are stickers for people with neurodiversity and anybody who likes some interesting textures to touch and soothe. It even says, take a deep breath, and then has this infinity symbol. So I could be, oh, can I do this without looking? Going in a, like, holding onto this. So if you're getting really nervous about your phone being away, you can use this to soothe yourself. So usually what I do is I get a bunch of sticker packs from online with a bunch of different stickers, and these neurodiversity ones, they come in different shapes. There's round ones, there's this star that says, it's okay, calm and breathe. And this one has a little countdown, 1 calm, 2 calm, 3 calm, all the way to 8 calm. And I guess you can sync your breath with it. But then of course I have lots of other cool stickers. that hopefully there's something in there for everyone. This is how I roll, with a little bookcase. We got some nice food stickers. We got dinos and animals. We got some quotes. I have I can't even show them all to you, but I have so many stickers now because I ordered a bunch of different sticker packs that I'm pretty sure there is something in there for everyone, and I'm especially excited about these ones that are all like camping and outdoor themed for when I take my LED campfire to a couple of conferences this year in Germany and set up this whole campfire lounge where people can, first of all, put their phones in their sleeping bags and then connect with each other, fully be present. And there's something else. There's another box. There's another box that has arrived. Actually, there's a bunch of boxes that have arrived that I will also show you. Because ideal conference setting, I would hide this campfire lounge somewhere far away from where the main action is happening. So people who are maybe a little bit more introverted, who get a bit overwhelmed with so many people and so much happening and so many loud noises, for them to retrieve and find a place to sit down, look at a fire, connect with each other. But then the challenge, of course, is, well, how do you find the fire? You find the fire by finding one of these cards that even have a nice little shine to it that I got printed, scanning the QR code and then getting some hints on where to find the campfire. But this is not all, because on the back we have a little conversation starter. In this case, this was in German. How have your priorities changed over the years? One of my favorite questions. You can use this as a conversation starter, but then it says, ready for more than small talk? You found a spark. Now find a campfire. So I'm leaving these spark cards around in the venue, then adding some instructions on the website on that QR code so they can find the spot. And then once they get to the campfire, once they've put their phone in their sleeping bag, they get to open, well, choose one of the next few cards, which are, drum roll, my Ask Deep Questions cards, which come in 3 categories. This is the middle one, Brave, but these are all in German, because this conference that I am working with, they are in German. Welche Erfahrung hat dich zur Person gemacht, die du heute bist? Which experience made you the person you are today? This is the middle type of question. And then I'm also opening this one for the first time. We got some vulnerable questions. These ones are the really deep ones you might not have ever shared with anyone. Oh, and now they fell down. So let's see which card fell down. Welches Gespräch macht dir Angst, obwohl du weißt, dass es nötig ist? In English, I would say, which courageous conversation have you been avoiding? And lastly, but also, this should be the first questions that you ask, the curious questions, because they're really great for getting warmed up, for getting to know someone. Let's see this question here. Wenn die ganze Welt dir gerade zuhören würde, was würdest du in 30 Sekunden sagen? If the whole world was listening to you right now, what would you say in 30 seconds? And with all of that, I am intending that anybody who's coming to the Campfire Chats Lounge will just have a very meaningful experience, fully being present with their phones away, with conversation starters to spark these thoughtful, deep conversations, and then leaving with a real connection and not just a bunch of business cards in your pocket where you don't even remember who you talked to. So if this sounds interesting to you, send me a message, get in touch. I would love to bring this to some more in-person experiences in Europe. Like I said, I have one booked in a couple of weeks, which I will share some more insights and pictures on my LinkedIn and my email list. Make sure you subscribe and follow. And another one in October. But other than that, my calendar is open. If you have something happening in the next couple months, by the end of the year, let me know. I'll bring my campfires. I have 3 of them, a whole setup with plants, with stickers, with cell phone sleeping bags to make sure your attendees walk away with some memories that are not easily found from just listening to speakers on the stage. Hopefully see you there.